University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Phase 2 of the quarter-finals continues tonight. Last time, Royal Holloway became the first team to qualify for the semis, but tonight's match is an elimination one. Both teams have lost one quarter-final already, and a second loss will knock them out of the competition altogether. In rounds 1 and 2, the team from Southampton made light work of strong opposition, beating both Balliol College, Oxford and Christ College, Cambridge, by comfortable margins. They then faced Durham University in their first quarter-final, and there their winning streak ended. Despite some remarkably quick buzzes on Howard's End, George Gertz and Wendy Carlos, with an average score so far of 175 points and an average age of 25. Let's meet the Southampton team again.
Hello, my name is Ethan Lyon. I'm from Northampton and I'm studying for a PhD in film.
Hi, my name's Magda Steele. I'm originally from Poland and I'm studying for a PhD in ecology.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Don Belcher. I'm from Worcestershire and I'm studying for a PhD in machine learning.
Hi, I'm Elliot Miles. I'm from the Wirral and I'm studying for a Masters in Marine Biology.
Now, the team from Robert Gordon also had something of a rude awakening on their entry into the quarterfinals, having had things all their own way in rounds 1 and 2 against Roehampton and the Courtauld Institute of Art. In their first quarterfinal, they faced Royal Holloway and never really managed to get within touching distance of them, despite excellent buzzes on Beltane, Wilkie Collins and Gilles Deleuze. Their average score per game is 160. Their average age is 31. Let's meet them for the fourth time.
Hello everyone, I'm Samuel Fregene. I'm from Nigeria. I'm studying MSc Analytical Science.
Hi, I'm Donald Anderson. I'm from Aberdeen and I'm studying Accounting and Finance.
This is their captain.
Hi, my name is Emily Cullen. I'm originally from Clonroach, County Wexford in Ireland, and I'm studying for a Masters in Pharmacy.
Hello, I'm Faye Cook. I live in Edinburgh and I'm studying for a diploma in legal practice.
Well, you can doubtless all recite the rules in your sleep, so let's just crack on with it, shall we? Fingers on the buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. What word appears in the titles of all of the following novels? A 2009 Gothic work by Sarah Waters set in rural post-war England, a 2003 novel by D.B.C. Pierre about a 15-year-old Texan schoolboy, and Hanya Yanagi Hara's 2015 work about 4 young men living in New York.
Robert Gordon Cullen.
Little?
Little is correct. OK, the first set of bonuses are on constellations as described in the ancient Greek work Katasterismoi, attributed by some to Eratosthenes of Cyrene. Identify each constellation from the description of its mythological origins. Some say that it is a reminder of the first labour of Heracles, since he, seeking after glory, killed this animal without a weapon, strangling it with his hands.
Animal.
Not a bull.
Bull? Any animal? Strangle?
Can't remember the labour.
What did he strangle?
Okay.
Just go for that.
Bull.
Bull?
That was the lion. She was placed among the stars because of Athena to commemorate the feats of Perseus. Her arms are outstretched as when she lay exposed to the sea monster.
Not thinking a spider, no.
But it's a goddess, Greek goddess, so Hera, Aphrodite, something like that.
Go Aphrodite, maybe. Yeah,
I was just thinking Hera, though.
Okay, go for that.
Hera?
No, it's Andromeda.
Oh.
He carried Europa from Phoenicia over the sea to Crete. The stars called Hyades make up the forehead and face. Towards the edge of the backside are the Pleiades.
Is that anything?
Forehead and face. Is this Orion?
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Orion?
It's Taurus, the bull.
Oh, of course.
Here's another starter question. Give either of the 2 similar names from the descriptions. One is an area of rough terrain that lies predominantly in Belgium and Luxembourg. The other is an area in the English Midlands, once heavily wooded, that shares its name with the main setting of Shakespeare's As You Like It.
Southampton Belcher.
Arden.
Arden is correct. You get a set of bonuses on alphabetically close but otherwise incongruous pairings that one might see at the top of the page of a dictionary, such as Beckham and bedraggled. In each case, give both terms from the description. Firstly, a rich, mousse-like chocolate cake named in part after an American river, and the siblings that included the authors Nancy and Jessica.
So
It's
mud
Mitford.
pie. Mississippi.
Mississippi. Well, one of them is Mitford.
Mississippi Mud Pie and Mitford.
Yeah, that's
That'll
what
do.
I've got.
I think mud pie and Mitford, no? Or, oh, no, yeah, you're right.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Mississippi Mud Pie and Mitford.
Correct. Second, the exponent or power to which a base must be raised to yield a given number, and the son of Parsifal, the title character of an opera by Wagner.
It's Logarithm and Lohengrin, I think.
Yeah, go for that.
Logarithm and Lohengrin.
Correct. Finally, a means of releasing an intense basic frustration or anger, and the time at which a television audience is expected to be at its highest.
Oh, something. One of them might be peak. Peak and peak.
Yeah.
I think. Are they spelled this?
Well, peak is spelled. There's two. There's P-I-Q-U-E, and then there's P-E-A.
Yeah, they'd be far apart though.
Yeah.
Was it like vent or? But I don't know what the audience one is.
Or outburst.
No, I'm sorry. All I have is peak and peak, but I don't think it's right.
Cathartic and catharsis and
I don't know.
no.
Peak and peak.
No, it's Primal Scream and Prime Time. 10 points for this. Which French noblewoman translated Richard Curwen's 1787 essay on phlogiston and the constitution of acids from English to French? Her translations of this and other works enabled her husband, the author of an elementary treatise on chemistry, to disprove the existence of phlogiston.
Southampton Belcher.
Lavoisier.
Yes, Marianne Lavoisier is correct. Right, you get 3 questions on a literary theorist. Born in Russia in 1895, which critic developed the concept of the carnivalesque in literature? He theorized this concept as a mode that uses humor, chaos, and grotesquerie to subvert structures of power.
I think I know this. I think this is Bakunin.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty plausible.
Yeah.
Bakunin.
That's Bakhtin.
Oh, close.
In a work of 1968, Bakhtin applies the concept of the carnivalesque to the works of which French Renaissance writer? Victor Hugo memorably described him as a man for whom the inner colon is king.
Is that Rabelais? Because that would make sense in terms of Pantagruel.
Yeah.
That's my best guess.
Rabelais.
Rabelais is right. In a major work of 1929, Bakhtin discusses polyphony, unfinalizability, and self-consciousness, noting them as defining qualities of the work of which Russian author?
Russian author.
Dostoevsky.
Dostoevsky isn't a bad shout, actually, because it's either Dostoevsky, Tolstoy,
Probably
and
more
Chekhov.
Tolstoy, right? What do you reckon? Because I mean,
I kind of like Dostoevsky.
Sure, Dostoevsky.
Correct.
Good stuff.
We're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you'll see a map showing the location of the city that houses the headquarters of a society named after a scientist, a photograph of whom you'll also see. For 10 points, name the society.
Southampton Miles.
Planck.
Planck is correct. He gives his name to a society which operates research institutes in the sciences and the humanities, primarily within Germany. For your bonuses, you're going to see 3 maps of Germany showing a city which houses multiple Max Planck research institutes. 5 points for each city you can identify. Firstly, home to 3 institutes.
Is this Dresden?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
around there.
Could be.
Was Dresden in the east then?
Well, it's like
That is
Saxony, isn't
about
it?
where Dresden is, yeah.
Okay,
sort of
then in which case go for Dresden.
Dresden.
No, it's Leipzig.
Oh, it's
well.
Saxony.
Secondly, home to 4 institutes.
Oh.
That's over
Is
there.
it Bonn?
Stuttgart. Is that over there?
I thought Stuttgart was further south.
Yeah.
Bonn is certainly in the west, but
I'm not sure.
Come on.
Bonn.
It is Bonn. And finally, home to 6 institutes.
So this is like
Is that Stuttgart? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah, go for it. Free down.
Stuttgart.
No, it's Frankfurt am Main. 10 points for this. I need an abstract noun. According to Schopenhauer, life swings like a pendulum to and fro between pain and what other undesirable state? Bertrand Russell stated that half the sins of mankind are caused by the fear of it. Tolstoy called it...
Robert Gordon Anderson.
Suffering?
No, you lose 5 points. A desire for desires, and the OED defines it as the malady of ennui.
Southampton Miles.
Despair.
No, it's boredom. 10 points for this. The name of which moon of the solar system begins the names of all of the following? A portion of the Earth's atmosphere that includes the Appleton layer and the Heaviside layer.
Southampton Lion.
Io?
Io is correct. Right, your bonuses are on exogenous growth models in economics. Along with Trevor Swan, which US Nobel laureate gives his name to an exogenous growth model that became favoured over the Harold Domar model?
American economist.
Anyone?
Friedman was a... Did Friedman get a Nobel Prize?
He may have done.
Might have.
Just the only ones I can think of are
He was
Friedman.
American.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this, I don't think.
No, me neither.
Friedman.
It's Robert Solow. Romer and Weil augmented the Solow model with the addition of what variable? This helped explain the failure of international investment from rich to poor countries. I need a two-word term.
Oh,
Exchange rate? Or...
exchange rate isn't
Maybe.
bad, actually.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exchange rate.
That's human capital. Solow's model was based on the assumption that capital is subjected to what effect? This two-word term describes the eventual decrease in a marginal output as another factor is increased.
Oh, it's like, it might be like comparative disadvantage, but that maybe...
I have no idea, I'll be brutally honest.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So,
Depreciation or something.
let's need
Let's go with 2 words.
Okay, yeah.
Appreciation rates. I go for your thing.
Comparative disadvantage.
No, it's diminishing returns, diminishing productivity. 10 points for this. What 5-letter word denotes a number that is the sum of the square of each of its digits and can be iterated down to 1? The same word appears in the name of a Mr. Men character, portrayed as a bright yellow smiling circle who visits Mr. Miserable.
Southampton Belcher.
Happy.
Happy is correct. You get 3 questions on people born in New York in 1922. The scholar Donald Keene edited a UNESCO anthology of literature in which language? It begins with selections from the 8th century anthology known in English as the Collection of 10,000 Leaves.
10,000.
No idea.
No
Japan,
idea.
maybe, or China?
Japan.
Japanese is correct, yes. Secondly, a feminist and peace activist, Grace Paley, was an exponent of what literary form in collections including The Little Disturbances of Man and Enormous Changes at the Last Minute?
Oh,
Short essays?
oh no, I've heard.
Collections must be something
I've
short.
heard of.
Literary form.
Poems.
Poems? Sonnets?
Um,
Haikus?
Essays maybe is good. I don't know.
Damn it! I'm really sorry. I've completely forgot. I
Do you have
know.
an instinct? Is it fiction? Is it essay based?
Like, just say collage because it's like. I think it's like collage literature.
Okay, collage.
No, it's short story.
Never mind.
In 1980, Howard Zinn published a work described as a relentless castigation of the darker side of American history. What word immediately precedes History of the United States in his title?
Shameful,
terrible.
like shame.
The
Maybe?
real? I don't know.
Real is not a bad shout out.
I don't know.
Go for real.
I don't know
not
what
sure,
it is.
really.
Come on.
Veal.
No, it's a people's history of the United States. Right, 10 points for this. What present-day country declared independence from its European colonial power in 1821, but the following year was occupied...
Robert Gordon Cullen.
Brazil.
No, you lose 5 points. Occupied by its western neighbour, regaining its independence in 1844. Its 20th century presidents include Horacio Vázquez, Joaquín Balaguer and Rafael Trujillo.
Southampton Miles.
Haiti?
No, that was the invading country. It was the Dominican Republic.
Oh, sorry.
Never mind.
10 points for this. What name is shared by dialects of both Scots and ancient Greece? The latter being spoken primarily...
Robert Gordon Anderson.
Doric?
Doric is correct. You get 3 bonuses on telegrams. The Ems telegram, or Ems dispatch, was a record of a diplomatic exchange edited by Bismarck in a deliberately inflammatory way. Which 19th century conflict did it precipitate?
19th century.
The Franco-Prussian War is too early, is it? Or
Yeah.
but what wars were Germany involved in after that? So
Prussian.
what was it before he was Chancellor then?
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything else.
Yeah, just go for that.
Franco-Prussian War?
Correct. Which ruler sent the Kruger telegram congratulating the president of the Transvaal on the failure of the Jameson raid? I need the name and the regnal number.
So is this Boer War?
Ruler.
Like an English ruler, I'm presuming. I say like Edward the
Edward the Seventh.
Seventh, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Edward the Seventh?
No, it wasn't. It was Kaiser Wilhelm II. The Zimmermann telegram of 1917 proposed an alliance between Germany and which country? Its publication helped gain support for US entry into the First World War on the Allied side.
And United States entered in 17. So
Yeah, but which country did Germany try to ally up with? Oh, is it Japan? No? No.
I think Japan were already in the other side.
Yeah.
Or
Come on.
Or was it like
I've no
they weren't
idea.
reaching out to Russia?
No, it's Mexico. We're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a piece of popular music. 10 points if you can name the group.
Robert Gordon Cullen.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Correct. Tonight. The music video was directed by Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Faris and was inspired by the silent film A Trip to the Moon by Georges Méliès. For your music bonuses, 3 songs which had videos that pay tribute to specific films. 5 points available for each artist you can identify. First, this band with a video inspired by Alphaville.
Oh, the Cranberries.
Yeah.
The Cranberries.
It is the Cranberries, yes. Secondly, this band with a video paying homage to Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, it's Weezer, right? Weezer.
No, it's Fountains of Wayne. Finally, this solo artist with a video inspired by Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Madonna?
Is it Material Girl?
Yeah. So, yeah. I just want to cap. Madonna.
It is Madonna, well done. 10 points for this. In 1993, which football club became the first and, as of 2022, the only one from its country to win the UEFA Champions League? Based in a major Mediterranean port, its last...
Robert Gordon Cullen.
Marseille?
Marseille is correct. Your bonuses are on recent novels shortlisted for the Booker Prize. In each case, name the African country in which the following are largely set. Firstly, The Shadow King by Maza Mengiste, shortlisted in 2020.
Mengistu.
There was an Ethiopian village.
I was thinking
Mengistu.
Ethiopia.
Yeah, good.
But it's
Ethiopia?
Ethiopia is correct. Secondly, This Mournable Body by Tsitsi Dangaremba, shortlisted in 2020.
It's not South African, is it? South African?
Do you think?
South African?
No, it's Zimbabwe. And finally, the 2021 winner, The Promise by Damon Galgut.
That's South Africa.
It is, well done. 10 points for this. In recent years, which Central European country has been the world's leading car manufacturer per capita? Major plants include...
Robert Gordon Anderson.
Czechia.
No, you lose 5 points. Major plants include Jaguar at Nitra, Peugeot at Tirinovar, and Kia at Zilina.
Southampton Lion.
Slovakia.
Slovakia is correct. These bonuses are on a 2-dimensional shape. Comprising 2 shuttles with fixed separation moving along perpendicular paths, the trammel of Archimedes is a mechanism used to generate what specific shape?
Circles, maybe? Or squares?
Don't know. It's got to be something with like one line of symmetry.
An ellipse.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might be like a ellipse.
Ellipse is correct. What process in laser physics often uses a cavity with elliptical cross-section to reflect light into a solid-state rod in order to create a population inversion? I need a 2-word term.
An inverse lens or something like that. Or go concave or convex. I don't know.
You want to propose?
Convex lens?
I'm not sure.
Convex lens.
It's optical pumping. An ellipse centered at the origin with width 2a and height 2b has the equation x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equals what?
2, 4, square root of 2, maybe 4.
Yeah.
4?
No, it's 1.
It's always one.
Right, we're going to take a picture round now. You're going to see a photo of an historical figure. I want you to name him, please, for 10 points.
Southampton Miles.
Kenyatta.
It is Kenyatta. Well done. You saw a photograph there of Jomo Kenyatta, the first president of Kenya. For your bonuses, you're going to see 3 more photos of the first presidents of African countries. 5 points for each you can name. Firstly...
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Do we know any first presidents of African countries we can guess?
No.
Only NASA, and that is
I
not.
know Leopold Sanger, but I don't think that's Leopold Sanger.
Mansa Musa wasn't a...
no, he's a long
No,
time
he's
ago.
ancient.
I have no idea, sorry.
I got nothing.
Come on.
Leopold Sanger.
No, it's Julius Nyerere, the first president of Tanzania. Secondly, who's this?
Oh, I've seen this man's face before.
I don't know. Is he the first president of Algeria?
No, it's,
Not that I
it's,
know
it's
his
further
name.
south.
Do we have a guess?
No, sorry.
Come
it's
on.
Lumumba?
Sanger. Leopold Sanger again.
No, it's the first president of Nigeria as a Kiwi. And finally...
Don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. No. So, if you want to go Sanger again?
I mean, I will if we have nothing else, but...
Yeah, go for yours.
Leopold Sanger.
No, it's Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana. 10 points for this. Tunicates are a basal group of what animal phylum? As adults, they resemble less evolved animals, but their tadpole-like larvae reveal their close phylogenetic relationship to vertebrates.
Southampton Miles.
Chordata.
Chordata is correct. These bonuses are on death masks. Created using death masks, the tomb in Westminster Abbey of which English king and his consort is described as England's greatest memorial of the Italian Renaissance. It was designed by the Italian sculptor Pietro Torrigiano.
Okay, so if it's in Renaissance, it has to be like...
And also his what was his courtesan, did it say? So it's got to be someone famously acquainted and noted with him.
Henry VIII.
We just need the...
Would he be alive then?
Sorry?
Henry VIII. Does that work for the Renaissance?
No, I don't.
Just about. It might be someone...
Come on.
Maybe before.
Henry VIII.
No, it's Henry VII.
Oh, sorry.
On display in Mexico City and dating to the 7th century, the mortuary mask of the Maya ruler, Pacal the Great, is made of what distinctively coloured precious stone?
Oh, this is jade. This is the green one, which is, you can see it.
I mean, it could well be.
That is the.
I think it's because it's the jade squares around the face and the huge eyes.
Oh, sure. Jade.
Jade is correct. Born in 1761, which art tutor to French royalty found employment making death masks of executed nobility during the Reign of Terror? She set up business in England in 1802.
Oh, no, it's Madame Tussauds.
Oh, is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
Because that would make sense. Setting up shop in London, what are you going to do?
Madame Tussauds.
Madame Tussauds is correct. Well done. 10 points for this. The Oxford English Dictionary lists 4 possible British pronunciations for what 7-letter word? This being the 15th letter of the Greek alphabet. Its name includes a word meaning little.
Southampton Belcher.
Omicron.
Omicron is correct. These bonuses are on the 4-stroke era of Grand Prix motorcycle racing, or MotoGP. In 2007, which Australian became the first man to win a 4-stroke MotoGP championship on a motorcycle that was neither a Honda nor a Yamaha?
Casey Stoner.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Nominate Miles.
Casey Stoner.
Casey Stoner is correct. What constructor's team bike did Stoner ride for his title-winning season? This team took the title of Constructors' World Champions in 2020 and 2021.
Is that Ducati?
It is Ducati.
Okay, you sure? Ducati.
Ducati is correct. The 4-stroke era of MotoGP began in 2002, replacing the 500cc. Which Italian rider won the first championship of the new era?
Rossi.
It's got to be Rossi.
I think it's
He's
Rossi.
won like every.
Valentino Rossi.
Valentino Rossi.
Correct. 10 points for this. April in Spain, Snow and Mrs. Osmond are recent novels by which Irish author? In 2005, he won the Booker Prize for The Sea.
Robert Gordon
John
Cullen.
Banville.
John Banville is correct, yes. You get a set of bonuses on the inspiration for works by Shakespeare. A major source for Shakespeare's All's Well That Ends Well, what name is given to a collection of stories by Boccaccio, published around
Decameron.
250 years earlier?
Decameron.
Decameron is correct. First performed in 1582, the play entitled Rare Triumphs of Love and Fortune, whose author is unknown, was one of the supposed influences for which of Shakespeare's later plays?
Later plays.
Winter's Tale?
A Winter's Tale?
That's Cymbeline. Co-written with John Fletcher and often thought to be Shakespeare's final play, the plot of The Two Noble Kinsmen is based on which of Chaucer's Canterbury Tales?
Oh, Richard Chaucer's Tales? Do we know any of them?
Maybe.
A Knight's Tale?
The Knight's Tale is correct. 10 points for this. The US scholar Terrell Wiley gives his name to a system of transliteration of what Asian script used, for example, to write Jonka, the national language of Bhutan?
Robert Gordon Cullen.
Korean? No.
No, you lose 5 points.
Southampton Line.
Indonesian.
No, it's Tibetan. 10 points for this. Being the byname of a 16th century explorer, the Portuguese word for farmhand resembles that of what breed of dog, named after a large peninsula northeast of Newfoundland?
Southampton Belcher.
Labrador.
Labrador is correct. These bonuses are on the sciences. Which element of the periodic table is the least dense solid and as a salt is used medically to treat bipolar disorder?
Oh, lithium. It's lithium.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's like lithium.
Lithium is correct. In geology, the outer rigid lithosphere consists of the crust and the solid outermost layer of what part of the Earth, lying between the crust and the central core?
Must be the mantle.
It's the mantle.
Mantle.
Yes.
Mantle is correct. Lithography, a form of surface printing, was discovered in 1798 in its earliest and most common form. It used a block of what porous rock as a plate?
Oh.
Porous rock.
Porous rocks. What do we-
Come on.
Pumice.
No, it's limestone. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. What is 30 if 21 is 9,261 and 11 is 1,331?
Southampton Belcher.
27,000.
27,000 is correct. Well done. Numbers in their cubes. At the gong, Robert Gordon has 65, but Southampton University have 180. Congratulations to you, Southampton. We shall look forward to seeing you in the next stage of the competition. Robert Gordon, bad luck. I'm afraid we say goodbye to you. Go out in the quarterfinals, there's no shame at all. I hope you can join us next time for another quarterfinal match. But until then, it's goodbye from Robert Gordon University.
Slán.
It's goodbye from Southampton University.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.